Hey everyone, this is a really bad shot that I'm having to record in my room today because the children are watching a video game and they're rather loud. It's recently dropped here in temperature. Everything outside is really cold, so I'm not letting them go outside and play without being majorly bundled up, and that's always such a project. So they're watching video games on the computer, and they're always very loud when they get into video games. They watch other people play them, which is strange to me. But I had a friend of mine named Auga, I think I'm saying her name right, fingers crossed, post this on Facebook the other day. And it resonated so closely with what I've had to do myself recently that I wanted to go ahead and make a video out of it. And what she says kind of stands alone, but it's also a little hard to read because English isn't her first language. So I messed it up the first few times I tried to read it. And my phone's going to keep making those little noises. It's notifications from Instagram. But anyway, the more stuff, videos, podcasts, pictures, and photos that you absorb from Facebook and other such medias every day dries out your natural imaginative fertility, so to speak. Yes, 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 it inspires. You seek inspiration outside yourself. It becomes an inspiration. But in addition, and your natural-born ability to be in contact with your soul removes you gradually from your own source of origin. Progress on behalf of the human soul is rather put into retrogression. The human body is put into fake fitness to try to recover from the deadly poison it absorbs every day from what is seen as a fake portrayal on medias. LMAO, with a twist of tragic feeling. That was funny. Yes, I found that to be incredibly true. I had to basically shut off everything. I didn't have a phone for 5 weeks, so that was very beneficial, but I stopped messaging basically everybody. I stopped dominantly using the computer for, the entire day. I would only use it for small parts of time. Hi, baby. And I found it to be something that I really, really needed. I think everybody has to do that. Every once in a while, they just have to stop getting their opinions, advice, inspiration from outside sources, your gurus or your motivational speakers even, and just go back inside and stay grounded and centered for a while. Get back to your own source of authenticity and your own source for what it is that you're going to do. For me, it's always just making my major decisions, having to spend time dedicated to nature and connecting with Source or God, and figuring out what it is exactly that I'm supposed to be doing right now, or what it is really that is my authentic self. And we do get really caught up in other people's lives. Me here talking to you. Here I am talking about this, and you shouldn't be watching me. Go ahead and shut it off and go do some meditation. Or after you watch it, then shut it off and go do some meditation and get grounded. And seek your own source of imagination and inspiration. Seek what it is that is your authenticity and what it is that you need in your opinion, and maybe even just what you feel right now. That was really important for me, and still is every day, all the time. What is it that I am feeling right now? And ah, yes, you love that word. Getting grounded with that. What is it that I feel, or maybe what it is that I'm even physically having input right now? What is it that I smell or taste or touch? And just getting reconnected to the basic senses instead of all the time bombarded with what it is that you see. Because definitely screens serve to be that, such a major distraction. Not as much for me as for some other people that I know. But I needed that time for my phone to be malfunctional to take for myself. I needed that 5 weeks. It was really good for me, and I loved having it. Now that I have the phone back, I'm using the time that I have in a much different way. I'm using it only for communication. I hardly ever use it for sitting there and scrolling through Facebook. I'm posting less pictures on Instagram, although they're still there. And I'm scrolling through Instagram far less than I was before. I'm maybe doing it once in the morning just to look at, all the pictures. But it really did help a lot. So I thought what she said was very interesting. And, of course, there are things that we need instruction from. YouTube is awesome for that. If you need the instructions on how to, wrap your baby or repair a car or all kinds of things like that. It's awesome for that. A baby, yeah. And we have a little update on that front. Uni is weaning. She's only feeding, well, last night it was only once in the middle of the night because she wakes up in the middle of the night. You like my necklace? But she's basically not breastfeeding anymore, so she's almost done. And the nice thing about that is I can go back to wearing dresses that I don't have to be able to pull down or apart or up. Dresses and things that I don't have to be able to easily get into. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The hard part is just, that, wow, I've been breastfeeding for, 4 months or 5 months shy of 9 years. And now I'm done. Going to be taking a break, or at least for, who knows how long. So it's been interesting, that whole dealing with the emotions on that as well. So a lot of stuff going on right now. But anyway, I'll leave you guys with that. Hopefully the video didn't get too long because I don't really pay attention to how long they're getting. There's no timer on the flip camera. Bye, everyone. Do you want to say like the video? No. Bye.